Deep within the heart of the forest, where sunlight filters through leaves like emerald glass, something watches. Something wise, powerful, and ancient. It is not a beast, nor a spirit, but something in between. A being that is the forest itself, given flesh and form. This is the Guardian Hart. Hello and welcome back to Brewer's Bastion. Today we're exploring a creature that is equal parts protector, omen, and judge. A fey entity whose very existence mirrors the health of its home. Let's dive into the lore, abilities, and encounter design of the Guardian Hart and talk about how to bring this majestic and possibly terrifying creature to life at your table. The Guardian Hart, that's heart like a deer, H-A-R-T, is the forest's reflection, its beating heart, H-E-A-R-T. Wherever it dwells, it embodies that land's state of being. When the forest flourishes, so does the heart. In its verdant form, its coat shines with a silvery white brilliance, streaked with hues of blue and green that pulse with tranquil energy. Travelers who see it often describe the encounter as almost sacred, not in a divine sense, but as an experience of witnessing raw, natural harmony. Legends say that a guardian heart in its verdant form will guide the lost, heal the wounded, and even appear in dreams to guide those who it considers friends of the forest. Druids sometimes seek its blessing before taking on great tasks, and rangers treat the sight of one as a promise that the land still remembers balance. But when the forest rots, when corruption spreads or the trees are hewn down, the heart changes. In its rot form, the once gentle creature becomes a nightmare. Its fur turns black and slit, its antlers grow jagged and twisted, and crimson veins pulse through its body like infection made manifest. It strikes not just in anger, but in grief. Every blow carries the agony of a dying forest. What makes the Guardian Heart so compelling is that it remembers. It's not a mindless guardian that simply flips from good to evil. It recalls old friendships and old grudges. A party that once helped the forest might find a corrupted heart hesitating mid-charge, recognizing them. It might test them before deciding whether to strike, or ask for help restoring what has been lost. On the other hand, those who once defiled its home may not be spared even when the forest thrives again. A verdant heart is kind, but not docile, and it will protect its home from those who would befoul it. This gives DMs an incredible storytelling tool, a creature that changes not just with the world, but with the player's choices. The Guardian Heart is a CR6 Fey creature, making it a solid boss or mini-boss for mid-level parties, or a recurring Guardian NPC who might shift between ally and enemy depending on your party's choices. It's quick with a 50-foot movement speed and fairly durable thanks to 136 hit points and a natural armor class of 16. Its physical stats are strong, 18 strength, 16 dex, and 17 con, so you can expect solid attack rolls and saving throws. Its mental stats give it enough personality to interact with players, with telepathic speech in Druidic or Sylvan, and scores high enough to give it intelligence and personality, but low enough to show that it's more a creature of instinct than of wit. The Guardian Heart's central mechanic is its dual nature ability. This ability allows it to take on its verdant form or rot form in battle, depending on the health of the forest. That means your world building matters. If the players protect the forest, they might face or ally with a verdant heart. If they ignore spreading corruption, they could later find the same creature twisted into rot. This creature's form itself can help you tell a story, particularly if it changes over time, signifying a distinctive change in the very nature of its home and your world. In its verdant form, the heart's innate magic focuses on growth and renewal. It can cast Entangle, Healing Word, and plant growth, creating a battlefield full of vines and regenerative bursts of life for its allies. Its signature move here is Verdant Bloom, a recharge ability that heals allies within 20 feet for an average of 18 hit points and clears difficult terrain. It's like a walking druidic sanctuary, perfect for encounters where players are being tested rather than attacked, or where the heart is an ally rather than a foe. In its rot form, however, everything turns to decay. Its spells shift to Ray of Sickness, Darkness, and Blight. It poisons the ground and fills the forest with death. Its area attack, Rot Aura, forces creatures within 15 feet to make con saves or take necrotic damage and become poisoned, focusing more on damage and debilitation than its kinder Verdant form. If the Guardian Hart dies, it doesn't stay dead. Its body dissolves into leaves and ash, and it reappears in the forest a few days later. That makes this less of a boss fight and more of an ongoing force of nature. Players can't simply kill the soul of the forest. The only way to truly destroy a Guardian Heart is to destroy the forest that it lives in. And if that's the route that your players choose to take, who's truly the monster in this story? If you want to create emotional storytelling moments, have the heart return after its death in a different form. Maybe healed by the party's efforts, or corrupted further by what they failed to do. You could even add your own twist and strengthen the creature each time it falls, adding new abilities or empowering its existing ones as it continues to learn how to better protect its home. So, how do you use this creature effectively? First, make the environment a part of the fight. The heart isn't a random encounter, it is the forest. Have roots rise to restrain players, fog roll in at its call, or spectral vines lash out with every spell. In rot form, invert those visuals. The air stinks of decay, trees weep black sap, and the heart's hooves burn the ground it walks on. Much of this can be simple scene setting with no true mechanical effects, but if you want to add those effects to enhance the combat's immersive nature, you're welcome to do so. Second, play with morality. The Guardian Heart doesn't hate your players, it assesses them. Maybe it strikes them down not for cruelty, but for imbalance. Perhaps it aids them, not because they are good, but because their foes are truly despicable. It should feel alien but purposeful in its reasoning, every action rooted in preserving the cycle of life and death. Third, let it show emotion without words. The heart can speak telepathically, but it's not accustomed to doing so. Describe the sorrow in its eyes before it charges in a rot filled forest, or the relief when its verdant form returns. The less it says, the more powerful it feels, particularly emotionally. And lastly, make its revival story a hook. A heart that's killed once might come back weaker or stronger, or accompanied by spirits or other slain creatures. Each resurrection should change the stakes. The Guardian Heart is more than a stat block. It's a story written on the canvas of a deer's hide and told through its appearance and actions. It's a reflection of your world's ecology, your players' choices, and the balance between nurture and neglect. Whether it heals the wounded or tramples the guilty, it remains what it has always been, the living soul of the forest. If you enjoyed this creature and want more monsters like it, make sure to like and subscribe for more weekly monsters, and check out the full downloadable PDF stat block by joining the Bastion on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and until next week, may your wit be as sharp as your sword.